Well, good day, powerful people, and welcome to my video blog. It's Mike Thornton, your transformation coach here, and I'm extremely excited that you're joining me today. I want to start with a confession. I want to confess to you that getting this video blog going has taken me so much longer than I wanted it to. Why? Well, it's because I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted it to be something great. I wanted the audio to sound great. I wanted the lighting to be just right. I wanted the content that I was going to share with you to be perfect. I wanted the name of my website and the name of the video blog to be perfect. And the thing that I found was that by sitting and planning for perfection, I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So here I am, imperfection and all, sharing this with you today because I wanted to share with you that there's something better than planning to be great. There's something better than planning to be great, and that is taking action. That's taking action. No matter what area of your life that you're talking about, it's better to take action than to keep planning on the right circumstances for the stars to align, because it never happens. Sometimes we wait. I work in fitness, so a lot of times I'll talk with people that say, well, I want to get into the best shape I possibly can to start a program. No, I want to wait for, financially, I want to wait for everything to be where I want to have my bills paid down and be caught up on my debt, and then I'll start saving or whatever it might be. The stars are never going to align. Looking for the perfect situation isn't going to happen. So there's something that's better than planning for perfection, and that is taking action. One of my favorite mentors growing up, he's a personal mentor to me, and I call him a mentor because I followed his works and it spoke to me, was Zig Ziglar. I used to read all of Zig's books, and I still have some on the shelf. I had all his audio cassettes. That's right, I said audio cassettes that I'd put in my Walkman and I'd listen to while I mowed the lawn when I was just a child. And Zig was fantastic. One of his quotes that really struck me was that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And I think that speaks volumes to a lot of people. But I think that the idea of going from zero to greatness for a lot of people can be a daunting idea. If they're at the beginning of their weight loss journey, or they're beginning of the financial journey, or they're at the beginning of chasing a dream, maybe they want to write a book, maybe they want to run a marathon, maybe they want to start a new career, maybe they want to become an entrepreneur, whatever it might be, going from zero to greatness can be daunting. Sometimes people think, well, greatness, that's for somebody else, or greatness is slightly out of reach, or greatness is too big for me right now. And sometimes I believe that greatness, aiming for greatness right off the bat, I know this is going to sound odd, but aiming for greatness, that could be the roadblock to the very first step. So I believe if we spoke to Zig today, if we could, I believe if he broke down that quote for you, he'd say, well, hold on a second. There's a lot of stuff in between zero and greatness. Yes, you have to start to be great, but hold on a second. There's a lot of stuff in between zero and greatness. There's a lot of places to stop along between starting a journey and becoming great. So I want to take what Zig said and kind of paraphrase a little bit and reword it for those people that the idea of greatness is daunting, and say that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to just get a little better. To just get a little better in any area of your life that you want to. All you have to do is start. So if you ask yourself and you say, can I aim for just being a little bit better today than I was yesterday? Yes. Can I aim to be a little bit better in my habits when it comes to health, finances, relationships, social, whatever it might be? Can I aim just to be maybe 1% better today than I was yesterday? And the answer is yes, because being better is a little less daunting than being great. But Mike, what? That's great and all, but what if I aim and I fail? What if I fall flat on my face? What if people laugh at me? What if I just it doesn't work out? What am I supposed to do at that point? Let me tell you this. All of those things, all of those failures make you better as well. Because you learn. You learn what to do and what not to do. You learn what works for you and what doesn't work for you. You grow from those uncomfortable circumstances. They make you stretch in who you are, and they build your skill set. They stretch you and they help you gain experience and knowledge. I believe that nobody's born great. Greatness is basically a sum of a lot of failures, a lot of doing things very poorly, plus getting to a point where you're kind of mediocre, and then after being mediocre for a while, you start to get a little good. And finally, all those things add up to greatness. Nobody's born great. Nobody's just great. Greatness is the sum of all those things. Greatness is a process of you just getting a little bit better each and every day. So let's do this. Let's set greatness aside for just a moment, and let's just focus on being better. Because if you want to be better, you just have to start. So if you want better health, you have to just start your first workout. If you want to be better financially, save your first dollar. If you want to be a better runner, run your first lap around the block. If you want to be a better video blogger, then start your first video blog, even if it's not perfection. Just take a step. And if you want to be better at anything, all you have to do is start. So don't worry about greatness in your performance at the beginning. You're probably going to fall flat on your face at times. You're probably going to be mediocre at times, and you're going to start to build that greatness. But keep taking steps, keep getting better, and greatness will find you. In the meantime, I'll be rooting you on.